Oh my god, hi you two. It's been a hot minute since I've been back. I can't believe I've been gone for like 5 years. So, with how fast time flew by, I am now 24 years old. I also gained like 50, 60 pounds since my last video. But don't worry, your girl is literally working that shit off because no ma'am, we ain't doing that anymore. First things first is that we're gonna put this hair up because she's gonna get in our way. So give me 1 second. She is up and ready to go. What I'd like to start off first is with my eyes, specifically my eyebrows. So I know all these girls use Prozac, and yes, I've used Prozac a few times, but girl, I don't got the money for that, so it's gonna have to be Elmer's glue because we don't have that kind of money, girl. Oh my god, y'all, before we start the video, I just want to say, please ignore the chair squeaking sounds. I literally didn't even realize because, you know, EDD brain, but I'm going to get a new chair so it doesn't happen again in the future. And yeah, back to our regularly scheduled programming. So this girl right here, she is tried and true. So I know a lot of girls use Prozac because it sticks on longer, but for me personally, this will last as long as you set it right and with the right fixing spray / setting spray. Whatever you use, I use Got To Be because I don't really care and it works amazing. So let's start off with her. So I like to use at least 6 layers of this. So what I'll do is that I'll go in really, really hard with the first layer. I'll go back and forth like this just to kind of get it in there, gunked up. And then I'll take a spoolie right after this and brush it up. But I'll give it like 20 seconds to kind of like sit on my face, just so that the product can actually sit on my eyebrows and dry a little bit, so it's a little bit tacky, and then that way it'll stick up. So personally, I love using the e.l.f. brush, this black one, because I feel like it really gets in those hairs. See? That's what I mean. Like, it leaves like a nice sort of straight up kind of flatness that you would like in your dry makeup. Okay, there we go. The eyebrows are nice and glued. A lot of girls that I know personally will not use that hair dryer, but it's like, girl, if you have them, like if you have this, use it because this is a game changer. So watch and learn. So when you're doing your eyebrows, you'll notice that like when it dries down, it'll feel very dry. So what you want to do is you want to make sure it's extra dry. So when you touch it with like a finger, use like an alcohol wipe or whatever, it should be very dry to the touch. So if it takes longer than this, I know for me personally, it takes me about 30 minutes to cover my eyebrows. But that's something that you should probably take into consideration if you really want that smooth edge. And you feel it. If it feels really dry or mostly dry, you should be in the clear to go to put your second layer on. So you pretty much do this for how many layers you feel like you need for your eyebrows. For me personally, it's about 6 layers. If you have thicker eyebrows, I would do 7 or 8 just to be cautious. I'll see you back after these are done. Okay y'all, that is 6 layers of glue on my eyebrows. So for color corrector, I like to use the e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector. This is super affordable. Only $5 if you're in Canada like me. Probably cheaper if you're in the States or elsewhere. So what I do is I take this, I apply it directly to my eyebrow. I apply about that much, I would say. And then do the same thing on the other side. And then you take your finger, your clean finger, mind you, and you just tap it in. So now that you've covered up your eyebrows, the color corrector, what you want to do is you want to set it with your powder, tried and true powder, as the Cody Airspun powder. You just want to dump it in like so. So you have a decent amount. It kind of like mutes the orange a little bit, which is good, but you're going to take your brush and then you're going to wipe it off. And yes, I am drinking coffee at 9 p.m. at night because I messed up my sleep schedule. So then after that, you're going to use your concealer. I would say make sure your concealer is a good quality concealer. One of the best drugstore brands that I personally have tried is this one, the Health Hydrating Concealer. This is a really good one. But if you have a little bit of extra money, I would definitely splurge. The Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. So is that you want to take your product, so that you look like this. You want to take a clean finger of yours and I tap it in as such. Your eyebrows are nice and covered. I like to go in with the same powder and the same sponge thingy, and then I take even more powder, pump it in. There's quite a bit in here, so don't be afraid to use any. They're nice and covered, and you look crazy. So, but you have a base to work with, which is the most important thing of building your eyeshadow. This is the SheGlam eyeliner gel in the color brown, which I use for my eyebrows. This sticks on like no other. As for dupes, I would definitely recommend the Anastasia Beverly Hills. That's more of a natural one though. I would also try the Maybelline one. I've used that one. That one's good. And then I think the e.l.f. one, I think they have one as well. They can make an eyeliner pot like this. That's also a really good one, so definitely check those ones out. She's not the moment anymore, so, but I'm gonna use her. So we're gonna use the same e.l.f. brush because we're resourceful. We're not wasteful, we're resourceful. Maybe right here. Is that a good starting point? Trusting the process is a necessity when it comes to drag because it looks like a mess until after you're done with it. So I got my eyebrow shape done on this side for the bottom half.
So right here, I'm just like speeding up the process super fast, but I'm just mapping out my eyebrows with my mirror. I feel like this way really helps me make them look as even as possible. And yep.
Pretty even. I just hope. I can't tell, but do look even. It seems that we got a base done for our eyebrows. So we're gonna go in there and just highlight and clean up a little bit. You can use any old white eyeliner that you have.
Right here, I'm just highlighting with a white eyeliner pot. You can get anything from anywhere, such as Maybelline or whatever.
So one of the new products I always wanted to try was this eyeshadow from Jocycee. This is how it looks. So just take your flat top brush. This happens to be from Wet n Wild. You can usually get this from Dollar Tree because it's only $1.25 and does wonders. So just take your eyeshadow. Because of the wig that I'm wearing a pink and blonde wig for my outfit, so I want to go for something that kind of matches. So we're gonna go with blue. Just kidding, we're gonna do pink. Just take your run-of-the-mill blending brush. And then I like to go in, so I'm actually gonna use this palette, so I lied. I'm gonna use this palette. I'm gonna use the shade, this one down here because it's more muted than this one. Then we're gonna go on top with that one.
And the palette that I'm using is Makeup Revolution Pride Month palette. You can get this at anywhere. I got this one at Shoppers for $20.
So now that you have that basic color down, you want to go in with a packing brush. Something kind of like this. It's very flat, but not too flat. And then you want to go in with the color Vacay. Girl, I need a vacay right now. Even though I just came back from one, girl, I need to go in again. You see how much more opaque that looks compared to that? That's why packing your eyeshadow is always amazing. Go in with the white concealer. I'll go straight in with it.
For my cutted eyelid girlies, we like to go a little bit higher than usual. So as you can tell, I go a little bit higher than my natural eye just to kind of show that extra white color, you know?
As you can tell, I kind of like went through like a kind of like a white wing, if that makes sense. So you want to start all the way from your nose over here, and you want to make sure that it goes like this, and at the end you want to bring it up slightly, so you have that nice straight wing effect, you know. So as you can tell, I've done it to both sides. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend it out with our finger, and we're gonna use the white eyeshadow again, and then we're gonna go with liner, and then we're gonna also define the pink as well.
So right here, I'm just blending out the concealer with my finger, so that way it's nice and smooth. And then you tap your white eyeshadow onto your lid.
You want to go in with a little brush like this, kind of like triangular but flat and circular. And you're gonna go in with like a purplish pink color, kind of mix the two. And then you're gonna take it and you're just gonna line the eyeshadow that you just did. Sorry, rather the product you just laid down. And you're gonna use it. So make sure it really shows up as purple. And then you notice it kind of gives a like super editorial look. We're gonna go in with a little brush like this, even smaller than the last one. We're gonna grab our black eyeshadow. I have to use another palette, so we're gonna use the Sephora Lights Moving Lights palette, which is right here. It's a really interesting palette, so because of the way that it's made. It was only $16 though, so a steal. So we're gonna go in with the black color right here, and we're only gonna take a little bit so we can build up.
So right here, I realized the brush that I was using was kind of small, so I went with like a similar size to the last brush that we used for the purple, as you can tell right here, just because I felt like it blended better and it looked a little bit better.
So because it looks super dimension now, you can do is just go back and clean up the edge so that way it looks a little more smoother. We just need to do the black eyeliner now. So what we're gonna do is, so we're actually going with the liquid eyeliner first, so that way we can map out our overall shape. I'm using the e.l.f. liquid liner. Anybody can afford it. What you want to do is that you're gonna go in with your potted black eyeliner. So like this. So what I like to do is I like to take a sort of like kind of somewhat like this kind of brush, and then I'll dip it in, and then it should be coated, and then I like to pack it in. Do you see what I mean? It makes it look so much more like like this. And then I will go in and make sure that it is set with just a regular all black eyeshadow. So you'll notice that you have like fallout, which is why I always make sure to take a wipe just because of that. And then you're gonna take your makeup wipe and you're gonna like make sure it looks super crisp and clean. Anyways, we're done with the upper eyes, so we're gonna just move on. This is a product that I've been wanting to try for a while. This is the JudyDoll Eyeglitter, and this is how she looks. Super sparkly, super cute.
Y'all, I lied. I wasn't the end of the eyes. I'm just doing one more final touch.
So for primer, I like to use the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. You can get this in the drugstore. It says relatively cheap. So you just let this sit on your face for like a minute, and you're gonna take your concealer, your color corrector, any dark spots on your face. So this would be like my stash area. I shave it every day because we don't like hair. And a little bit under the eyebrow, under the eye bags. Now your skin should look like you used to put your makeup on with Honey Beige from Maybelline and from 2008. So once you have that kind of look going on, you just want to set it and don't forget it because you're going to cover it. I like to use the Mayron Cream Blend Stick. Oh, I'm in the shade Light Olive, so typically I will use this for dry makeup, but we just bought her. Oh my god, I'm so excited to try her. Oh my god, y'all. If y'all don't know who TirTir is, you need to educate yourself because apparently she is that bitch. So we're gonna try her. I'm gonna try the shade 21N Ivory. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna see how she looks on the skin. I'm very excited. Apparently a little goes a long way. So let's start off with that. Oh my god. Y'all. This is so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I'm very much a Manny MUA when he's like, oh my god, this is amazing, you know? Like all those YouTubers back in like 2016 to 19.
No shade.
I feel like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is next level. But for real though, this is next level. Let's see how she looks though with other product on.
So right here, I'm blending out my concealer, which is a regular all beauty sponge. You can get them from the dollar store or wherever.
So now that you're done that, I'm gonna actually try this stuff. I just bought this the other day. I wanted to give it like kind of like a test run before I bought the full size. This is the One Size Beauty translucent powder. It's in the color Ultra Pink. I've seen Morphine use this from season 16, I think, or something, or 7, or yes, 16, I believe. And it looks absolutely flawless on her skin. Granted, she is not the same color as me, so we'll see how it looks on my complexion and see if it's a new tried and true. Oh my god, this looks amazing. Okay, the eyes and the highlights are all set. Cream contour next. So, Wet n Wild girl, you never let me down. So we'll just go like this, kind of like outline the end of her face. I know a lot of people don't like doing this, but because my face is more circular and wider, I like doing this so it kind of like provides that shadow so it doesn't look as wide, you know? So I'll go like that, go on my chin, and I'll do a little bit on my nose, just a little bit, not too much. Then I'll look at my cheekbones. She look cunty. She look fierce. There we go. So now that we have her on, we're gonna blend her out. The contours are done. Let's pretend that never happened. So we're gonna use the LA Girl powder contour.
So because I didn't set the contour yet, I'm just using a powder contour to go on top of the cream contour so that way it sets and looks more defined.
Now that you're done this, you add your powder. You want to go in with just a little bit of concealer. So I'll be using this Too Faced palette. It was on sale over the holidays, so I got her. She's really cute. Super sad there's no mirror in here because it would have been cute. But we're gonna go in with her. The bitch. The main bitch. Alright, so now that you have that defined, you're gonna wanna use your regular powder, and this is where it gets fun. So you're gonna take your regular Airspun powder. You let it bake for a few minutes, and I'll be right back.
And then you blend it out with just a regular powder brush.
Well, I guess the last step would be bottom eyes, so...
Actually, before we move on to the next step, I just took a brown eyeliner pencil, or pen rather, and just filled in my eyebrows like this.
What I like to do is I like to go under my waterline and kind of create like a line under it. This is usually how you want it to look. It's kind of like fake lashes at the bottom. And don't worry about being too messy. You can always fix that with like white eyeliner. So I'll just take a little bit of this and use your wet eyeliner. Go in the corner of the crevice. Sometimes I will go in with just like a regular brush like this, and then, for example, I'll go in on this side and I'll just add a little bit of color, just to tap a little bit of it. And then your eye makeup is done. So now you look like this. Super cute, super sexy, super period. I'm gonna be using the SheGlam pen. We're gonna go in with our lips, and I'm gonna show you how I do my lips.
So right with my lips, I start in the middle and I kind of make like a little cupid's bow kind of moment, and I'll add like a little bit of an extension on my upper lip at the edge.
And we're gonna fill it in. We're gonna go in with the JudyDoll Lipgloss. This shit will stick. Now that your JudyDoll lipstick is waiting to dry down, you're going to make sure that you take a minute to kind of appreciate your beauty and realize that you're just a baddie, and you are trying to get it through this world, just like the rest of it. I'm gonna use this JudyDoll eyeshadow thing for highlighter, so. We're gonna put the lashes on, the wig, the outfit, and I will be right back. Oh my god, y'all, we're done. Oh my god, it took like 4 hours. But yeah, this is how I do my face. Obviously I've done a little bit of different things from what I usually do. We're back to the thick eyeliner vibes. How do we like it? Do we love it? Do we love it? Of course we love it. Isn't it giving Nicki Minaj? It's giving Nicki Minaj because what? This girl is a native. I hope you enjoyed this video. Got some little tips and tricks and stuff. I feel so stunning, so I'm taking photos and I'm going to post them on my Instagram. You can follow my Instagram at Chanel Von Rose, or you can follow my drag Instagram, which is at Etherea Drag. You'll see it right below. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll be back with more content in the future. Oh my god, thank you so much. Peace.